of Russia, aiming to become the 5th Russian today out of 5 to get to his final, but they're not cheering for him. John McDonough beat in his last fight. He's had 3 comfortable wins, 7 points, 10 points and 8 points. The noise is very much for him. Nikol ARUTYUNOV from Armenia. ARUTYUNOV, born in Russia but to Armenian parents, got past England's Steve Woodall, 12-7. And has had comfortable wins himself. Got a bronze at the Klitschko Brothers tournament. Started boxing in 2006, has had 100 bouts since then. Mariusz Gorny is the man who will have to make sure everything goes as it should. The 3rd man in the ring. And there are the 5 judges: Kazakhstan, Algeria, England, Ireland and Argentina. A lot of pressure on ARUTYUNOV here, but as you can see from the scorecards from his previous bouts, he's not let it get to him. And this is what the home crowd have been waiting for today. They've got another one of their own coming a little bit later in Narek Melkonyan at super heavyweight. This again at light heavyweight, 81 kilograms. The winner going through to face Scotland's Scott Forrest. ARUTYUNOV by some distance the taller of the 2. And every punch that he throws that lands anywhere on SHAKHMANOV will be cheered to the rafters. But it's been a very successful day for Russia so far. It's been a very successful couple of weeks for Russia so far. SHAKHMANOV careful to try and stay at distance, try and stay away. ARUTYUNOV's jab, and then when it does fire out, get underneath it and try and come in on the inside. He does have the reach, ARUTYUNOV, but what you would say about that jab is it's not exactly a ramrod jab. He is tall at the weight. SHAKHMANOV there just lunging forward a bit clumsily as he tried to score to the body. I suspect we might see quite a lot of that, him trying to score to the body, that is, not necessarily lunging forward clumsily. Been a pretty tight opening round. Again, lunges in. SHAKHMANOV, that was a nice left hand though from ARUTYUNOV. Snapped back the head of his opponent. He hasn't found a way to get on the inside that effectively yet, Shakhmanov. So going to the final few seconds. And the first round goes to Armenia by a score of 5-2, as you can probably tell from the cheers in the background. 3 5s from 3 of the 5 judges. Two 5s scored by Shakhmanov, but 2 2s and a 3 as well, so they're the ones that would have counted. And he is spearing him on the end of that jab. As I said, it's not really all that potent a weapon in terms of hurting an opponent, but it is a good weapon in terms of scoring points, and that is what it's all about. So a very good start for the home man, who just pushed his opponent away. He had a quick look over his shoulder there, Shakhmanov, at the referee. Right hand may have got through it to the body, then up to the head. There's quite a distance separating them on the physique of ARUTYUNOV. Although would dearly love a gold medalist. The Karen Demirchan Sports Complex, which is where we are, held the 2009 Junior World Championships, and they had a great return on that occasion. 1 gold, 2 silvers, 4 bronzes for Armenian fighters. Cuffing left hand. Right hand as well, and then a flurry of punches, and this is good stuff from ARUTYUNOV. Good stuff, being warned for hitting with the inside part of his glove, slapping as some like to call it. If you want to land a scoring shot, you've got to land it with the knuckle part of the glove. Told to watch his head there. ARUTYUNOV, he does tend to crouch a little bit in that stance, doesn't make completely full use of that height. Crowd certainly will put an extra spring in his step. It can work for the other man as well, of course. Shakhmanov maybe feeding off this, but that was a nice left hand, and that seemed to have him just slightly staggered there for a second. Shakhmanov, it certainly set him off balance. Shakhmanov really is being picked off here by ARUTYUNOV. There isn't much variation, there isn't an awful lot of guile in his attacks. He's coming forward in straight lines really, swinging big punches at the Armenian. And we'll have to see how this second round is scored, but it's not really working. He's got to try and find some angles, got to try and move from side to side. Because if he stands there, that is what will keep happening. The jab comes out again from ARUTYUNOV, and again it finds the face of Shakhmanov. Well, 7-3 the second round, 12-5 now. ARUTYUNOV leads, and you can't really argue with it on the basis of what we've just seen, I wouldn't say. He's getting picked off at range, Shakhmanov. One of the judges gave ARUTYUNOV 10 there. 2 7s and a 6 he got from 3 of the others are the ones that give him his score. Unloading with those right hands, and he covers up well, and then that's a nice short right, and that was a lovely punch with the left, and then he scored maybe 2 more there in that flurry. That was a great exchange for him, and then again with another left hand as we go into the start of the 3rd round. Well, it's his to throw away now. Seven-point lead. It's huge. Shakhmanov has got to really get him going here, maybe even stop him. You can see a couple of 8 counts in the final contest of the afternoon session between Pavel Vidzbicki and Daniel Williams, 1 apiece. Of course, 2 8 counts in a round, and you've lost 3 8 counts during the course of the 3 rounds, and you've lost as well. Different at senior level, takes 3 in a round to stop someone, 4 in a contest overall. I don't think there's any serious chance of that happening here, but those are the rules as they stand. But that's the kind of thing that Shakhmanov needs. And he has to just go for broke here. The simplifying thing as he gets caught by a right hand about having a 7-point deficit is that you really can throw everything at it. You may as well lose by 12 as lose by 7. If it's tight, of course, you don't want to be too reckless in case you give your opponent unnecessary openings, but he has got to stop Arutyunov. It looks like Shakhmanov is going to become the first Russian not to win his semi-final today. The other 4 have made it through, and he looks weary in there now. A right and then a left make contact into the last minute. And if anything, Arutyunov is stretching his lead in this final round. He's been convincing in the competition so far, and that hasn't changed in this contest. He does look a little bit ungainly at times, but that is due to being tall for the weight. That right hand didn't land as much as the crowd thought it did, but then the follow-up left did. Trying to throw some punches off the back foot. Wild swing and a miss from Shakhmanov, and he is absolutely spent. He's almost out on his feet. Only a few seconds left. Still comes forward, still throwing the punches, still hoping that one of them can knock his opponent down. It's not going to happen. There'll be a big roar when the bell goes. We'll have to wait to see how that final round was scored, but I don't think there's any serious possibility. Well, I know there isn't any serious possibility of there being anything other than a blue arm raised at the end of this. Shakhmanov did everything he could, but he's just been beaten by a better man. Well, as we knew it would be, and it's by a wide margin as well, 19 points to 9. Taking that final round, 7 points to 4. And this crowd in the Karen Demirchyan Sports Complex in Yerevan, very happy with that one. They've got another one of their own to come in a few minutes' time. ARUTYUNOV will be up against Scott Forrest of Scotland, who will have to take on the atmosphere as well as the man in the opposition.